Hey there guys, Mr. J Bry coming back again live for another video. This time we got some Mortal Kombat X gameplay in the background. I was playing the story mode and I got it yesterday and I actually already beat it. I was Twitch streaming a little bit, showing you guys some gameplay. I don't really think anybody really came in and watched. I think I had like one or two people, but the game's pretty good and I can't wait to just kind of master a few players. Like, I really like Liu Kang and Sub-Zero, Scorpion, who else? Raiden. I definitely want to like get good with like a selected few people. If anyone even still plays this game, like it's 2018 now. I'm not sure when this game came out. I think like 2016 maybe. Not too sure. Maybe 2 years now. I was watching some like tournament gameplay of just people just ripping other people to shreds, you know, like pros versus pros, and they're just, ooh, like I can't wait, you know, like hopefully I get really good one day. But starting it off, guys, we're gonna have a top 5 anime show countdown. Basically, I'm just gonna list my 5 favorite shows, or just 5 favorite shows I have, and hopefully if this is a good video, maybe I'll make a part 2 and say a few more shows that are either coming out or whatnot. Sorry about that, my phone just went off. But starting it off with number 1 is going to be Naruto Shippuden. Honestly, this has 2 series, like, shows. Like, the first one you start off is just Naruto, and you watch him as like a kid. You basically watch him grow up and whatnot, and then they have Naruto Shippuden, which basically continues the series off when he's a little bit, you know, more older. And they recently just came out with Boruto. That's like his son, but I haven't got that far yet because I just haven't finished the whole show. But it's just so amazing. Like, you guys, it's definitely worth watching. But there are a lot of episodes inside the show. Like, I think Naruto Shippuden has like 500, and then let's see, like the regular has like about probably like 300 or something like that. But getting on to number 2, it's gonna be 7 Deadly Sins. It's a pretty interesting show. Like, basically each kind of character is based on a sin, like greed, lust, gluttony. It's been a while since I've watched the show, so I don't really, you know, remember all the names, but it's a really good show, and season 2 is actually airing right now. Like, I think they've aired about like 4 or so episodes so far, but I'm probably just gonna wait till dub because I'm pretty lazy. Gonna be honest, I just like sitting back and chilling, you know, just watching the shows. I don't really, you know, enjoy reading the sub all the time necessarily. Like, it really depends on the voices. Like, if the voices are just complete trash, then I'll watch it, you know, and whichever one the voices are better in. But most of the time I end up just watching dub just for the convenience, you know, like I just don't have to read it. But getting on to number 3, it's gonna be Erased. Erased is a 12 episode show that I just recently watched. It was the most recent show I just watched, and honestly, like, out of all the shows I've seen, this is one of the best. Like, just the whole story and how it panned out. I don't really want to talk about the stories in any of the top 5s I'm giving necessarily, but I do just want to say the shows. But this show was just really good, and it's not too actiony. It's more psychological-ish, kind of, like just how the story pans out and how they set it up and whatnot. I watched it dubbed, but you know, you can watch it in whatever language you want. So getting off to number 4, it's gonna be Death Parade. I'll tell you a little bit about the story because it's not anything that I could spoil, but basically people are arbiters of like death, and they kind of choose if a soul is going to be reincarnated or go into the void, and basically that's kind of what you're watching within the story. So they kind of make the souls do different things that will spike their true colors in a way, you know? So basically you're kind of just watching to see which person gets reincarnated, which person gets, you know, sent to the void. Like they do like killers, and just, you know, there's a couple in the first episode. The way that the show twisted was so crazy, but I don't really want to spoil it anymore. But the first episode, if you watch it, it definitely will pull you in, and you're definitely going to have a fun time watching the 12 episodes. But number 5, to end it off, it's going to be Seraph of the End. It's kind of a show about vampires kind of taking over the world, and humanity is kind of, you know, fighting head to head with the vampires, and there's a few twists here and there, and just how the story even starts off. I don't really want to explain too deep, but just even the first episode, there's a huge plot twist within like the first 2 episodes, and just something just crazy happens, and I just don't want to spoil it, but you're definitely gonna enjoy this show as well. And Death Parade, Erased, Seraph of the End, and 7 Deadly Sins, I'm pretty sure all of those are just 12 episode shows, but Naruto Shippuden, that's a pretty long show. So definitely, I don't know what's up with it, but like a lot of 12 episode shows, I feel like they're just so amazing that you kind of just want them to go on for longer, but maybe they'd be drawn out if they're longer. But still, like, some of these shows, man, they're just amazing. But to wrap it up, guys, I just want to know, you know, should I continue this series? Like, was this a good video? Hopefully you guys watch the shows that I recommended, and hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. And I'm kind of thinking about starting maybe like a serious playthrough of some game. I'm not too sure which game yet. I have Dark Souls 3, that's a possibility. Maybe I'll do some kind of hard run. Like, I just recently beat my first playthrough of the game, and I never played any of the other games, but that's just an idea. Maybe I'll give that a try and see if some content from that would be fun. But I was also streaming yesterday this Mortal Kombat X, so I'm just gonna leave my Twitch inside the description. Hopefully you guys check that out too. And I'm also having ideas about a story time where I kind of tell like stories that occurred, and I'm thinking about doing the story time where you either tell a fake story or a real story, and then you guys have to choose in the comments if it's real or fake. So I'm not sure when my first video will be out for that, but that's definitely going to be interesting. Maybe I'll have like another video before I put my first video out, kind of explaining how it's going to go and whatnot. But I really want to try that because I've had some interesting things occur in my life, and also, you know, maybe I haven't had interesting things in my life. Maybe I want to just, you know, lie, so then you guys can just, you know, choose if it's a real or fake story, you know. So it's really going to be pretty interesting and fun to come up with some stories, or maybe I'm not coming up with them, you know, like maybe they actually occurred. But I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and peace.